Hi guys, Sportsia News Briefs. Lionel Messi fails to score as Inter Miami draw with Nashville. Brighton set to sign Fati. Toni Kroos slams Saudi Arabia transfers after Gabri Veiga comment. Chelsea striker Lukaku excited joining Roma. I've felt the warmth of the fans. UEFA President Ceferin in fresh Saudi Pro League attack. Players who go there lack ambition. Man City and Girona to close deal for Atletico National midfielder Solis. Now the news in detail. Lionel Messi fails to score as Inter Miami draw with Nashville. Lionel Messi failed to score as Inter Miami drew 0-0 with Nashville SC in Major League Soccer, ending the club's 9-game winning run in all competitions. The result means Miami failed to win for the first time since Messi's arrival from PSG in July. The 36-year-old attempted 7 shots in the game but was unable to break the deadlock. Messi has scored 11 goals in 9 matches since signing in July. The draw leaves Miami 17 points outside the MLS automatic playoff qualification spots with 10 matches remaining. The Florida club, part owned by former England captain David Beckham, sits 14th out of 15 teams in the Eastern Conference with 22 points from 24 fixtures. The top 7 teams automatically qualify from each of the Eastern and Western Conferences at the end of the regular season, with the 8th and 9th placed teams qualifying for wildcard matches, before a knockout format determines who wins the MLS Cup. Messi helped his new club win the first trophy in its history when he scored in the league's cup final victory over Nashville earlier in August. Brighton set to sign Fati. Spain forward Ansu Fati is set to complete a surprise season-long loan move to Brighton from Barcelona. Fati has fallen down the pecking order at Barcelona, who need to create some space in their squad to sign Manchester City fullback Joao Cancelo on loan. Brighton's deal for the 20-year-old does not include an obligation to buy. Tottenham had also been linked with Fati, but he is understood to have been impressed by Brighton's style of play under manager Roberto De Zerbi. If the deal goes through as planned, it would be a major coup for Brighton, who will be playing European football this season for the first time having qualified for the Europa League. Fati, who was born in Guinea-Bissau but chose to represent Spain and was part of their World Cup squad last year, is widely viewed as one of the most promising young players in the game. In 2021, he signed a new contract with Barcelona to run until 2027 and included a €1 billion buyout clause. Toni Kroos slams Saudi Arabia transfers after Gabri Veiga comment. Real Madrid midfielder Toni Kroos has voiced his frustrations towards players opting to leave Europe for Saudi Arabia this summer. Kroos, who rejected his own switch to the Middle East earlier this year, sparked controversy with a comment on 21-year-old Spain youth international Gabri Veiga's transfer from Celta Vigo to Al Ahly. Veiga had interest from across Europe and was even understood to be closing in on a switch to Napoli before surprisingly accepting an offer from Al Ahly, with Kroos publicly branding the move embarrassing. While he insisted that countries concerning human rights record is reason enough for him to reject the idea of moving to Saudi Arabia, Kroos told Sports Illustrated that the level of football on offer in the Middle East should be more of a problem for those players who have made the switch. Everyone has to make this decision for themselves, such as Cristiano Ronaldo, who decided to do so towards the end of his career, Kroos began. But it becomes very difficult when players who are in the middle of their careers and have the quality to play for top clubs in Europe decide to make such changes. Chelsea striker Lukaku excited joining Roma. I've felt the warmth of the fans. Chelsea striker Romelo Lukaku is excited to be joining as Roma. Lukaku has signed on a season-long loan with Roma today. He said, "The welcome that this club and these fans have given me has moved me and represents a further incentive to give everything for my new team. I breathed in the atmosphere of the Olimpico Stadium as an opponent. I felt the warmth of the Roman fans, and today it is nice to know that I will be part of it. I had the opportunity to meet with the owners in recent days and was struck by their ambition. Now we have to work, be humble and grow game after game. For my part, I can't wait to make myself available to my teammates, on and off the pitch. UEFA President Ceferin in fresh Saudi Pro League attack. Players who go there lack ambition. UEFA President Alexander Ceferin has again taken a swipe at the Saudi Pro League. Ceferin insists the sudden talent drain from Europe isn't a concern and also insists there is no place for a SPL club in the UEFA Champions League. There are players at the end of their careers and others who are not ambitious enough to aspire to win major competitions. As far as I know, Mbappe and Haaland don't dream of Saudi Arabia. The best players, at the peak of their careers, I don't think will go to Saudi Arabia. When people tell me about the players who have gone there, nobody knows where they play. Man City and Girona to close deal for Atletico National midfielder Solis. Manchester City are swooping for Atletico National midfielder John Solis. The 18-year-old is an U23 Colombia international and is signing for City's umbrella company, City Football Group, CFG. Cadena Ser says CFG intend to place Solis at La Liga partners Girona for the season. The midfielder would arrive as a replacement for Oriol Romeu after his move to Barcelona and would expect to be a immediate first-team prospect. A deal is expected to be wrapped up before tomorrow's transfer deadline. He will sign for €5 million, penning a 5-year Girona deal. For more sports news, please visit our YouTube channel or Twitter handle Sportsia.